Hi everyone, it's 5th of July at about 10 to 9 on Thursday evening. I thought I would come on. I'm just sitting down to do my 100 days of lavender and lace. I decided to do 100 days of lavender and lace. I know a lot of people have thought the 100-day challenge has just been on for being done or is being done for the Chatelaines, and some people are now doing 100-day challenge for Heaven and Earth Designs. I've decided, and it was pretty funny actually, because I'd already decided to do the 100 days of my Angel of Love for Lavender and Lace, and then the Hay Challenge came out. So I thought that was pretty funny timing. So I just thought I'd pop on while I'm here doing that. I'm just doing a little bit of beading. I'm beading my lavender and lace, sorry, my Angel of Love as I go. Just because I find it easier. I'm not actually using a beading needle, which is why that bead just got stuck. Just using a I think it's a size 28 needle. But I don't think I'm gonna get much. I mean, I tried to do a video last weekend, and because it was the first weekend I actually had it at home the whole weekend, without study or work. A couple of weekends before I or for a few weekends before that, I'd had assignments and been up and down on the weekends to and from uni. I'd had my exam for financial analysis, and then I got sick. And then last weekend, not last weekend, the weekend before last, I actually had to work on the Saturday. I didn't have to, I chose to work and help my team get the payroll done before the end of the financial year and review it. So last weekend was the first weekend I've had off the whole weekend to myself in quite a while, and I did do a little bit of stitching, and I intended to sit down and do a video, and then I was just really tired from everything that's been going on, and so I didn't actually do any videos. I just stitched and watched movies. So I thought tonight, seeing as I'm going to sit down and do some of this, I should also do a little video. Things are pretty hectic at the moment. This weekend, so today is Thursday. Tomorrow night Saturday is Craig's mum's birthday. So tomorrow night we're going down. I'll be in the city for work anyway. Craig's driving down and picking me up from the city. And then we are going to go to his parents' house, and we're having pizza. My mum's going to meet us there. So that'll be nice. Except we'll drive back after dinner, so it'll be, hopefully we won't leave too late. But we'll be home fairly late tomorrow night. Then Saturday we're back in Melbourne. We've got a lunch with an old group of family friends. That's out towards the east of Melbourne, so we'll be driving out there and then driving home. So that's going to take up most of the day. And then Sunday is my first day back at after my little break that I've had. So I've got I've got my last elective subject. So I've got a 5-week Sunday intensive. So I'm feeling a bit like it's not going to be the greatest weekend because we've got something Friday night, we've got something Saturday, and then I'm at uni all day Sunday. So I'm like, ugh, jeez. So I'm probably not going to get very much stitching done. I doubt I'll get anything done on Sunday. And then Saturday I might get some if I'm lucky, and tomorrow I'm not going to get anything done. So hopefully I get something on Saturday. So my 100-day challenge has already sort of been not the most successful, for the simple reason that last night I didn't get to do any stitching because last night I got home. So today's Thursday, so Tuesday night I got home later from work, sat down, watched MasterChef with Craig because we like watching MasterChef, and had dinner. And then I had 2 glasses of wine. These beads are big. And by the time I had 2 glasses of wine, MasterChef finished, and then I sat down, I was like, oh my God. I did not feel like doing any stitching at all. So I went to bed. And then last night, because we're getting married in Florence, I want to send out like expressions of interest type things, so we can get an idea of numbers for the wedding. We've got a fairly good idea of the number of people that are coming, but there's still some people that we don't know if they're going to come to the wedding or not, and we need to book. Like, I've picked a place for the reception, a hotel in Florence, and they're going to put a proposal together for us, but we still need an idea of numbers. And I don't want to send out the invites 12 months in, well, it's actually now about 11 months in advance. So I spent a couple of lunch breaks putting together some like expressions of interest. So we'll send it out and people fill it out like a little RSVP, but it's not a committed, like it's not a full RSVP, yes, we're coming now, but it gives them the heads up that we're getting married in Italy, and you know, it gives us an idea of the people that think that they're going to be able to make it or want to come. And it's serious yeses, not pipe dream yeses, like yes, we want to come, but it's not going to happen because we can't afford it type thing. So then last night when I got home, Craig and I sat down and went through them and had a look at it and had a chat about some stuff. And some of these beads are a bit big. Anyway, yeah, so by the time I did that, an hour, you know, we watched MasterChef again, and then, you know, before we know it, it's like 10 o'clock, and I'm like, geez, I've got to go to bed so I can get up in the morning. So, I didn't do my day 3 or 4 of the challenge, so to speak. So today is my day 3 of the 100-day challenge. So, now if you're wondering with my beading, this is how I do my beading. I don't know if other people do it this way or don't do it or whatever, but I come up in the bottom left. I put the bead on. I go down in the top right, and I find this makes my beads nice and secure. I'm sure lots of people probably do this. I come up in the top left like a cross stitch and go down in the bottom right. But then to make it that extra bit more secure, I come up in the middle and go back down through the middle. And I find it just tightens off my my beads, and they really don't move around a lot. So if you're wondering how I do it, that's what I do. So up in the bottom left, down in the top right, up in the top left, down in the bottom right, and then back up and down through the middle. And that's it. And then if they're a bit wonky, just straighten them up. Yeah, so we've picked we've picked a place that we like for the venue in Florence for the wedding. And there's availability, so they're gonna put a proposal together. The only thing was I didn't have very good vegetarian options for the main, and I'm not getting married somewhere where they can't put together a nice meal for me. And so we'll have to see what they come back with. They only had like salad type options, and I'm like, ugh, that's bullshit. I'm not having a salad for my main. So we'll see. And then there's a photographer. Oh, this needle's got stuck. There's a photographer that I like that's I saw on my wedding planner's site, that does really bit different stuff, not the traditional, really traditional, full-on traditional wedding photos, which suits me. Like, she's got some of the normal beautiful traditional wedding photos, but then she has some other nice super creative stuff. So the wedding planners are going to contact her and see if she sent us a list of about 15 photographers, but I'm like, which one is the one? This photographer's took some photos of a person's wedding, and it must have been in autumn, but the couple had big giant autumn coloured leaves in front of their face, and it was just really, she had some really nice creative stuff. Like, so I said to them I really liked that photographer, whoever it was, because I didn't know, and could they send the details through for her, send who that was. And then they sent us about 15 other photographers, which I had a look at, but none of them really sung to me like this one's. So I've asked her to check out, I've asked the wedding planner to check out the availability for that. And other than that, we haven't picked too much more yet. I'm still trying to do the invites. I haven't had time to get them sorted. Just trying to pick my next. So let me mark off my chart. I'm just changing my beads. So other than that, I haven't done too much. I did see a wedding dress that I liked. I'm still of two minds about whether I'm going to have a traditional wedding dress though, or something else. I'm really leaning towards something that's not traditional. But I did see a dress that I liked. Oh no, I've just dropped that bead. It's not too expensive. But it's still a lot of money to spend on a dress that you're only going to wear once. So I'm like, ugh, I don't know. And you can order it online, but the studio, but I'm not ordering it a really, you know, an expensive dress and not being able to try it on first, because who knows what it's actually going to look like. So I would like to go to the studio and try it on, but they're based in Queensland on the Gold Coast. So if I want to try it on, I'm going to have to book flights and go up to the Gold Coast to try it on. So I'm a bit like, I'm still leaning towards having some sort of skirt and top type outfit that I can then separate and wear to other things later on. My mum wants me to get, mum thinks I should have like a wedding dress, but I'm not sure. So we'll see. I got in, so with all the Mirabilia chaos that's been going on with the new charts and everything, I managed to get myself a chart of Lady of the Flag, which I'm really excited about. I've been wanting to get that for a long time. I really like the blue conversion that a lady did and posted on Stitch Mania in last year. So I actually want to do it like that. I've been looking for a patriotic type piece to stitch, and I don't want to pay hundreds of dollars for that chart like it goes for. Sometimes I will, some things, but that one I didn't want to. So when that arrives, because I was lucky enough to get one, I don't know when I'll start it. I think I need to finish something else before I start it. I'm going to do that. And there's a lot of people I know that don't like it and whatever, but you know, I stitch all sorts of things from, I like stitching things from different cultures and doing all those sorts of things. Like, you know, if you did a Paris chart or you did something else, because I think there's a lot of Aussies that don't like it. Don't see the attraction to the Lady of the Flag. But I think, you know, I stitch lots of, I would like to stitch lots of other charts from other countries, so why not stitch this one? And like I said, I really love that blue conversion, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna try and get myself a piece of the fabric with, I think it's got like the 5th Amendment on it. I'm not sure what the wording is. I know it's associated with America, but I haven't been able to find the fabric yet to read it. I think Stitch All the Things Christine listed it on her latest FlossTube where you can get it. I don't know if that's the only place, but it's a place that you can get it. So when I get a chance, I'll get on there and have a look at it and read it, and I think it'll be a great piece. I think it looks really great with the black. We went to New York about 7 years ago and I really loved it. We went at Christmas time. We flew out on Boxing Day, December 26th, and we stayed for New Year's. We had New Year's in Times Square, and it was cold. It only snowed a tiny bit. And we loved New York. We had so much fun, and I'd love to go back to America. So I'm excited that I got a copy of that. I didn't order any other charts. Oh, that's got caught. Because I already have Seaside Castle, and the other ones didn't really do a lot for me. There's other retired ones that I would have snapped up if they'd been out, like Tiger Lily, or I think that might be the only one actually. Actually, and Tiger Lily, is Tiger Lily retired? Yeah, it is. So yeah, I got that, and I dealt with sparklies for it, and they've been really great to deal with. Communicate really well. Let me know where the order's at and things like that. So I've been really happy dealing with sparklies. Don't know the shop owner's name. Just got to change beads. 275. Yeah, I don't actually know the lady's name that runs sparklies, which I should know, or I'd like to know. I have to try and find it out because she's been really great. I have got another little bit of mail, which on the Aussie Stash Unload site, which was some DMC floss and some Karen water lilies and some Mill Hill beads that someone was selling. And they were super cheap, so I snapped them up because, you know, I think it worked out, it was like 66 cents a skein of DMC, and in Australia you pay $1.20, $1.30, and even if you buy it overseas, you've still got to get it. It gets converted, and it's about you got to add on about a third, I think it is. I haven't bought anything overseas, but it was about a third. And then you've got to pay for postage to Australia. So I was like, nah. Some of the colours were a bit bright, but they'll be, you know, they'll be fine. Like, they'll be good spares to have if I don't already have the colours, and I'll just set them aside for when I might use them up and run out. So that's good. And what was the other thing? For some reason I thought there was a third thing. Can't remember. And I've got hooked on I'm resisting doing the diamond painting. I've been watching Danielle's videos, and I'm fascinated by the diamond painting. There's a chart that I'm really keen to do, a kit, but I'm trying not to spend the money. It was on Super Special the other day, and I tried to order it, and then the website kept circulating between their website and PayPal, and it wouldn't check out. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? This just doesn't, like, I was worried it was a bit dodgy, and I just couldn't get it to work. I emailed them, and they said, oh no, their website's working, but then I'm like trying not to spend money, so I was like, you know what, maybe I'm just not meant to get it. And I emailed Danielle, and I said to her, has she bought through this company before? It's called Diamond Painting Kits, I think. I found them on Etsy, and then they send you to their website with a bigger discount, probably because they don't have to pay the fees that they'd have to pay if they sell through Etsy, which is a bit dodgy, but anyway. Oh no, this needle. It's the problem, being lazy and beading with it. Oh, Jesus. Why did that not work? I went through the first time. God. It's a problem not beading with a beading needle. Sometimes it doesn't work, but it came through the first time, so I don't understand why it's not working now. Change my bead. Let's sort of re-thread this. So yeah, I really shouldn't be spending any money on diamond painting kits, but I really, really love this chart, and kit. So I think it was a sign that I wasn't meant to buy it. But Danielle was really nice. She replied to me and said she hadn't used this company before, and so she didn't know. So that was really good. I just headbutted the camera. So we'll see. I might go back and give them one more go. But I don't know. Alright, last bead. And I think this will be a good place to stop. So this is day 3 of my 100-day challenge and a little Stitchy update. And, oh, what is wrong with these? Ow. Fuck. Just put a giant hole in my... Day 3 of my 100-day challenge, and a little Stitchy update, and also a little beading tutorial for anyone who is interested in seeing how not to bead by using not a beading needle. And then sometimes if they're all in a line like this, I also just go through, if I want them to stay straight, and I just go through them like in a straight line and then back down. And that can be a handy way also to make sure all my beads stay. I'm a bit pedantic about my beads not moving. It's like a pet hate of mine when the beads move. So I do sometimes do this if I can, if it's practical and it's not going to look shit. And then they're just a bit more secure now and they're not going to go anywhere. So thank you for taking the time to watch me. And if you're a new viewer or subscriber, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for your likes and comments. If you've got any questions, just let me know and I will answer them as best I can. And I'm the Simple Stitcher. Thank you for coming to visit. I've just said that, whatever. Thank you for coming to watch me. Okay, bye.